second largest export seaport in Great Britain. Day and night, ships loaded to the Plimsoll line discharge their cargoes of food and load with our manufactured goods for abroad. Without this continual coming and going of tall ships, the people would starve and income tax be even worse than it is. Seamen coming ashore homeless can straightway find a home at the Gordon Smith Institute or the Mersey Mission to Seaman. Men to whom Liverpool is a strange port are welcomed. Officialdom is scarcely evident. The atmosphere is free and easy. Many romantic meetings take place in these rooms. Men from the Far East meet those who have blown in from the distant West. Years may have passed since their last meeting, but the comradeship of those who live by the sea is an enduring thing. Food and entertainment are supplied by the Institute and Mission, not only to seamen signed on, but to those more unfortunate who are waiting, sometimes an overlong wait, for a ship. There are 10,000 men on Merseyside in this latter plight. Clothing and help are given freely to them. The sea takes many victims. Here at the Royal Liverpool Seamen's Orphanage, sailors' children are cared for. It is a great work to put smiles on the faces of these fatherless bairns and keep them there. It is a work all of us may have a share in doing. You've heard the phrase, have a heart. Well, the happiness and welfare of these children are made possible by those who have a heart. We can make these three words more than a phrase. In the training ship Indefatigable and the Lancashire and National Sea Training Homes, orphaned boys are fitted for citizenship of our great sea-maintained empire. They take an enormous pride in the work their fathers did before them. This signalling class is but one of the varied activities which are part of the boys' work and discipline. Saving life at sea is another important branch of their training. One command, which in ocean voyaging always has a dread thrill, is man the lifeboats. Perhaps it was one of the last commands the fathers of some of these children heard. It takes the boys only 30 seconds to man the boat, and within a minute they are on the water picking up the lifebuoy. The chivalry of the sea cannot be too quickly learned. The cost of training these boys is about £75 per annum each. If close relations are living and can afford it, they are expected to contribute towards the boys' maintenance whilst on the ship. Last year, 59 boys were discharged to the Merchant Service and Royal Navy. Yes, this part of the training must be one of those things which accounts for the fact that all the nice girls love a sailor. See how the sailors can help with the housework. The tradition of the sea is maintained as in the good old days of wooden walls and sailing ships. At the order man the rigging, up go these youngsters to dizzy heights which should make the black-coated workers decide that their job is soft and safe. As all work and no play would make Jack a dull boy, these lads get a fair share of each. Rope splicing is another of their accomplishments. Tying knots that won't slip, nothing to do with a wife in every port. Running round with gun limbers. Parades. These boys always get a thrill out of parades and the age-old ceremony of saluting the flag. Yet another wonderful work of love is done at the homes for aged mariners. Here they may spend the evening of their days recounting in comfort tales of the sea when white-sailed clippers fought raging seas and laid the foundations of our present sea trade. And so King George, our late beloved sailor king, founded King George's Fund for Sailors. to help those who have suffered that we might live and eat. Money is urgently required for this work. For their happiness, please open your hearts and purses in King George's name.